Hello my friends and welcome to episode 8 of Spellcross. So it turns out I've been basically playing this game with my hands tied behind my back. I will explain what I mean by that in a second. So, because I wasn't using I didn't have the heroes, the leaders set correctly. I wasn't getting their bonuses, and I didn't know what their bonuses really did. But I have found out now that they give you flat attack and defense bonuses.
Yes.
Next target, sir.
Problems. Yes. Yes. Yes.
You can see here which one's got the leader in as well. And early on in the game, these attack and defense bonuses are actually pretty serious. They're actually pretty big. Because you're operating on... So let's bring up the info here just to show you. So you're operating on a light attack of, I believe it's 12 for commandos, and a heavy attack of 10. You see here it says +3, +1, +3, +1. That +3 is coming from the leader. So that's a pretty serious bonus. And then if you look at defense, you'll see +4, +1. That +4 is coming off the leader. +1 is for the UNT armor that we added. So
Waiting for orders.
basically my stats were a third lower than they could have been. Because I wasn't using the leader. I was literally playing this game with my hands tied behind my back. Effectively. You know, as you can imagine, a third more armor is going to be pretty significant. How's my entrenchment coming along? Let's burn one more turn. Okay, get ready to shoot and run. Okay. I believe I have annoyed them. Yeah, if you look at, so let's look at the, you know, if you look at the recon, the leader bonus is less significant. It's like +1 and +2, but it's still pretty significant. Obviously there is some RNG in the mix, but just having all-round better base stats is going to mitigate some of that RNG as well. I'll have to drive around my formation here. Problems. The funny part is that now we're probably going to get what seems like high rolls all the time, simply because we have much better stats. Problems. Look at this, I am hosing these guys down right now. And I have not seen any particularly bad rolls anymore.
Waiting.
I always pick off the enemy with the light infantry because it does the least damage. So I'm just hoping to get that little bit. Look at these rolls, man. They are... The worst ones are good. And the best ones are outstanding. Oh, whoa!
Waiting for orders.
See what I mean? What an incredibly huge difference this has made.
Movement here. Movement here.
So yeah, that whole time I was playing with my hands tied behind my back, effectively. These flyers are so annoying.
Movement here.
They're fast enough that I can't actually get close enough to shoot them a lot of the time. The fact that they have 100 health is really irritating to me as well. Yes! I successfully drove him in. I knew that was going to happen.
Next target, sir.
Oh. That must be an ambush. That must trigger when you get so far up here.
Movement here.
I remember last time it triggered, I'd taken this position here, which I thought was a good position, but now that I think about it, all those trees there actually make that a slightly inferior position. But yeah, you can immediately see the difference that having the leaders correctly assigned does. I really was playing with one hand tied behind my back.
Yes. Yes.
Wow, they really...
Yes.
Yeah.
Receiving. Problems.
Look at this. This is so... Jesus. I couldn't even imagine attacks like that previously.
Receiving. Waiting for orders.
And I've gone from, you know, barely winning fights where the enemy is on top of me and ruining me,
Yes.
to absolutely murdering these guys.
Yes.
I'm gonna see if I can put some EXP on my Humvee. You get more EXP for the kill.
Receiving. Problems.
Oh, that was a big roll.
Waiting.
Nice.
Next target, sir.
Level up, Humvee.
Problems.
Even these riders, which are normally really dangerous,
Yes.
are getting destroyed.
Waiting.
What a difference. What a difference. I can't believe how much of a difference it is.
Orders.
It would be a challenge run to play this game without leaders, because it makes such a huge difference. That's literally what I was doing.
Here.
I was engaging in a challenge run because I didn't understand the system. So after last episode, I went away to see if I could learn the system. And what it does. And what it does is pretty huge. I need to get rid of this eye in the sky here. Oh, has he moved close enough?
Problems.
Nope, I shouldn't have done that.
Waiting for
Well, it
orders.
doesn't matter because there's no enemies around.
Problems.
Waiting for orders. Receiving.
Problems.
Nearly. Finally.
Yes.
Perceiving.
Problems. Problems. Yes.
Let's form a new front line.
Yes. Problems.
Next target, sir.
Now, the next phase of this fight is to clear out this middle area and then move in. Because at some point we're going to have to deal with those arrow lobber things. And it makes you wonder as well how much difference the greatly improved attack values that having a leader gives. How much difference that's going to make to killing those arrow lobber things, because the game described them as being quite weak, quite easy to kill. Said, you know, luckily for the forces of humanity, they're not very armoured.
Movement here.
If I shoot at the wall there and drive away, are they coming? Yes. Brum 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 brum. Flee. Movement here. Two plus one. Okay, so the first value I think comes off experience because that's actually gone up since this thing leveled. So it's only +1 that's coming off the leadership, I think. But it's still pretty huge.
Problems.
Yeah, because it's 1 + 1 + 1 on the low level one.
Next target, sir. Movement here. Movement here.
I think I drove away too quickly. Just harass. Jeep, jeep.
Problems.
Good kill.
Waiting.
Too far away.
Waiting for orders.
Problems. Yes.
All right.
Problems.
Do you know, this feels way less threatening than last time.
Problems.
Perceiving. Waiting for orders.
Okay. Jeep, jeep. Gotta be careful with my jeep, of course. Last time he was killed in a freak arrow launching accident. Okay, their morale broke for standing still for too long, which is a really weird aspect of this game.
Perceiving.
Well, I was going to move them up anyway.
Waiting.
Problems. Yes.
So funny that when they break because of morale,
Problems.
they seemingly run towards the enemy. such a weird system. So what I have to do now is I have to march my men around for a bit to get their morale back up before I reformate them.
Waiting for orders.
If I remember correctly, there's nothing down here but swamp, right? So my understanding is there's two positions on this map.
Yes. Problems.
There are two positions on this map. There's one up here, and then there must be one up here somewhere. We never found it last time, where there are those arrow lobber things.
Yes.
How are we doing, boys? 87,
Problem, yes.
59.
Problems, yes. Problems, yes.
67. Don't know why these guys' morale is so broken, but anyway. Morale broken for so long that my Jeep has started to entrench, and vehicles don't even entrench very well.
Problems,
Alright.
problems, problems. Yes. Receiving. Problems, problems.
Receiving. Next target, sir.
Right. Okay. Alright. Now the tricky bit.
Receiving.
Receiving. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Everyone has good morale.
Yes. Problems.
Okay.
Next target, sir.
We gotta try and somehow lure our friend the arrow lobber, but I think I have an idea.
Movement here.
These guys are often lured by nearby fighting. So if I shoot here, it's not working, is it?
Movement here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm just out of range. Oh, no, I'm not. He just moved and he's still got 3 shots.
Waiting.
Oh my god. Run. Wow, it didn't leave any wounded. Everything that it hit died. I was really rather hoping to not lose my Humvee. Wait, has that guy got a shot somehow?
Problems. Problems. Waiting.
Oh, maybe he's only got a shot because the other guys were providing vision. Yeah, that was the case. Okay then, morale broke for being entrenched for too long. Okay, but they are gaining morale from doing damage.
Problems.
This seems more damage than previously.
Waiting. Problems. Yes.
Proceeding.
Do you know what? I am going to move and attack. Even if that means losing my entrenchment.
Problems.
Oh my god, that was a low roll. Oh. Oh my god.
Problems.
I'm like, yeah, I'll move and attack, just to make sure that he dies, just to make sure that he can't do any more damage.
Yes. Yes.
Oh. Thank goodness for that.
Yes.
Who sees him? Oh.
Problems.
There seems to be a bit of the wall there that you can actually see through.
Problems. Problems. Yes.
Waiting.
Right, so that just leaves the other group, wherever they may be. Or it doesn't.
Problems. Problems. Waiting. Yes.
Let's hose this guy down. Okay,
Problems. Problems. Yes.
that was easy enough. Okay, I don't think anyone's coming.
Problems.
Losing the Jeep really sucks, but... I just have to get over it. Now, I think to trigger the final attack, you have to be on the next hill or whatever in the next area. You can use the vision system against the enemy. The main issue is that as the humans, your main advantage is your range and firepower, and that arrow lobber has got better range and better firepower, so he just advantages you in a really horrible way.
Yes.
Okay.
Problems. Yes. Problems. 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 Problems.
So what we're going to do is we're going to wall up in the trees. I'm afraid that the infantry are going to be my sacrifice. Ooh! I could have just shot off the hill.
Problems. Problems. Yes.
Well, at least with this high ground advantage, I can hit everybody with everything.
Yes. Problems. Yes. Waiting.
So, of course, none of these guys in the rear trees can actually fire. Should be okay. I have plenty of entrenchment. Oof! Maybe it won't be okay. That's a lot of enemies.
Yes. Problems.
Once they get close enough to the trees, I can hit them.
Receiving. Problems.
Wow, that was a massive hit. Wow, that was an even more massive hit.
Waiting. Problems. Problems.
Nice.
Yes. Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
that seems acceptable.
Yes.
Some minor damage.
Yes.
Did not result in a death. Yeah, the arrow lobbers as well, man. They hit you. They don't seem to leave any survivors. It's pretty brutal.
Yes. Yes.
Can you guys shoot through there? No. Can you shoot through there? Yes.
Yes. Problems.
Okay. Anybody left?
Problems.
Now, if I remember correctly, last time, the other enemies came from over here. They, as the joke goes,
Problems.
came from behind.
Yes.
They came from behind.
Receiving. Problems. Yes. Receiving.
I remember exploring this area and then being attacked from behind.
Problems. Problems.
I gotta keep an eye on the morale of these guys.
Yes. Receiving. Yes. Problem. Yes. Yes. Problem. Problems.
There they are. They really do come at you from behind once you go in that base. Nice. I've gotten them with better vision because I'm in the trees.
Problems. Problems. Problems.
So this game has scripted attacks or scripted events. That is definitely what that is. They're designed to come at you from behind and take this high ground position, and then you suddenly find yourself in a bad situation.
Yes. Problems. Problems. Problems.
It's interesting how we just keep finding these little details in this game.
Problems. Problems.
These little details.
Yes.
So the game is obviously using a trigger system.
Problems. Problems. Problems.
Wow. There really are a lot of enemies on this map.
Yes.
I really think you could probably do this mission without losing the Jeep. I'm just not sure what the correct strategy is. Okay. Finally, we hold a thin but solid line of defense.
Please accept my congratulations on your victory. However, other areas have encountered new, more powerful creatures.
It's the man with no
Despite
eyes.
your success, the enemy has forced our retreat. We have certainly been successful in slowing down their progress, but the situation remains uncertain. You have gained my respect, and I have a new mission for you. Neither side is strong enough to make a decisive breakthrough. Both sides now control a line of defense. We need you to break through.
Okay.
Borderline.
Living on the borderline. Five. I think you have to do that within 5 turns. I was sent reinforcements, and in those reinforcements I was sent some heavy infantry and some extra light infantry, it would seem, and 300 money. Right, well, before we do anything, let's save. Okay. Why can I not set these new units that I've been given? These heavy infantry and such. Do I have to wait a turn? We have a lot more new choices here. We have APC. Similar stats to infantry, but a lot greater defense. Marder. Once again, similar stats to infantry, better offense but worse defense. Okay, this the Piranha is just flat out better. 12 light, 12 heavy, 12 defense, 6 range, 5 sight. Not bad at all. Man, the Hummer's really expensive. Alright, let's buy a couple of piranhas. Seems reasonable. There's an anti-aircraft gun, and you know that that means that there's going to be aircraft at some point. Compact defense. Okay. So we can start researching technology again. Excuse me. 24 for 8 turns and 24 for 9 turns. Let's obviously work on the research first. Alright, I guess there's nothing else to do. This area is bewitched. Our scouts haven't returned. HQ's advice is to not enter this region. You should find out if some inhabitants still remain in what was once a shire town. Now it makes you wonder if it's a good idea to just dive straight into that mission, or just to wait a couple of turns until my tanks are ready. Maybe put my my heroes in the tanks to better protect them. I'm also seemingly unable to use these units that I have been given, these extra units. So that makes me wonder whether I need to burn a turn to gain access to them. The more I think about it, the more I think that's a good idea. But anyway, we'll leave that till next time. So, that is it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.